Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today. We've got quite an interesting update from Bronkhorstspruit that's caught the attention of many across the country. A local business owner has been arrested for allegedly employing 8 undocumented foreign nationals. It's a story that's sparking a lot of debate around employment, immigration laws, and how South African businesses are being monitored when it comes to hiring practices. Make sure you listen till the end so you can hear the full details, the official sources, and verify the news for yourself. And before we continue, please remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates we bring you here. So, here's what's been confirmed so far. Law enforcement officials in Bronkhorstspruit carried out a targeted operation earlier this week, after receiving reports about a business suspected of employing people without valid documentation. During the inspection, officials found 8 foreign nationals working on the premises who could not produce valid work permits or proof of legal stay in the country. The Department of Home Affairs, together with the South African Police Service, conducted the operation in line with the Immigration Act, which clearly states that it's illegal for employers to hire anyone who doesn't have proper documentation. The business owner, whose identity has not yet been released, was taken into custody and is expected to face charges related to contravening immigration and employment laws. The undocumented individuals were also taken in for processing and verification of their legal status. Authorities say this kind of joint operation isn't new. It's part of a broader effort to clamp down on illegal employment practices across South Africa. In recent months, several similar arrests have been made in different parts of the country, particularly in sectors like construction, retail, and hospitality, where undocumented workers are often found. Officials have also emphasized that the aim isn't just to arrest workers but to hold employers accountable. Many employers knowingly take advantage of undocumented workers by paying them less than the legal minimum wage and avoiding tax and labor responsibilities. By arresting the business owner, authorities are sending a message that those days of looking the other way are coming to an end. Community members in Bronkhorstspruit have had mixed reactions. Some locals expressed relief that the law is being enforced, arguing that too many South Africans are struggling to find work while businesses continue to employ undocumented foreigners. Others, however, raise concerns about how these operations are carried out, saying they hope authorities are treating all workers with dignity and ensuring that those detained are handled humanely while their cases are being processed. This issue touches on a much deeper debate in South Africa about jobs, immigration, and fairness. The country's unemployment rate remains one of the highest in the world, and frustration among citizens has grown over the years as more people feel excluded from economic opportunities. The government, meanwhile, faces constant pressure to tighten border controls while balancing international human rights obligations. The Department of Labor has also stepped in, reminding business owners that ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Any employer found to be hiring people without the correct documentation can face heavy fines, suspension of their business license, or even imprisonment. They also warned that repeat offenders could see their businesses permanently shut down. At the same time, several labor and migration experts are calling for more education and awareness campaigns, especially for smaller businesses. Many small business owners in townships and rural areas often claim they don't fully understand the documentation requirements, which leads to mistakes that end up costing them heavily. However, others argue that many employers deliberately ignore the law to cut costs, and this is why consistent enforcement is needed. It's also worth mentioning that this crackdown comes as the Department of Home Affairs rolls out new initiatives to strengthen border control and improve immigration systems. Officials are developing more advanced data tracking to identify undocumented individuals and companies that employ them. The long-term goal is to promote fair labor practices and make sure every job opportunity in South Africa is legally compliant. Now, whether you agree or disagree with the intensity of these operations, one thing is clear: the government is stepping up its monitoring of illegal employment practices. And while some may feel that the arrests are too harsh, others see it as a necessary step to protect local job seekers and restore fairness in the system. Of course, it's always important to verify the facts for yourself. News like this can easily spread with different interpretations on social media, but the most reliable information usually comes directly from verified sources such as official police statements or government press releases. As for the business owner in Bronkhorstspruit, their court appearance is expected to take place soon, and we'll be watching closely to see what happens next. This case will likely serve as an example for others. Whether you run a big company or a small local shop, following the law when it comes to employment isn't just good ethics, it's good business sense too. And before we wrap up, let's be honest, if the government really started checking every business in the country, half the employers would probably start sweating bullets. Maybe that's the wake-up call South Africa needs. Sometimes you have to laugh a little at the situation to keep from crying, right? But jokes aside, this is serious. Compliance is key, and every business owner should make sure they're operating within the law. If you found this update useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the government is doing enough to address illegal employment, or should there be more focus on creating jobs for South Africans instead? I'd really love to hear your take on it. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources: South African Police Service, Department of Home Affairs, News 24 South Africa, Times Live.